So in this project, we're looking at how the fires affect the erosion rates and then how much of that material ends up in the river. That is going to affect the kind of downstream water quality and ecosystems. And so to understand that, we need to understand where that sediment or the soils, the burned material is coming from. And that's kind of where I come in as a soil scientist.
Post-fire erosion can be in two different categories. So the first category is sort of general, more diffuse erosion, where we know that material is just moving down the hill slopes and into streams. And then the second category is more point source, catastrophic erosion. So that's things like debris flows. And there's been a lot more study on the impacts of wildfires on sort of that more diffuse general erosion than there has been on this more point source in space and time contributions from debris flows.
So in terms of soil health and the fire effects on the soils in the area, what we're really looking at is how it does change the soil composition and how those soils are going to change potentially the health of those aquatic systems, the river systems and streams.
The impacts on water quality, first of all, you're going to get, when you get sediment in your streams, that changes the stream beds. It changes what's in, like, moving in the water, and so that also changes your water clarity. And so if you change your stream beds and your water clarity, that can have huge impacts on what's living in the stream. So everything from algae all the way up to bugs and fish.
In terms of the soil samples, which insights that we'd like to gain from that, we're really looking at where the samples come from, how much of it material contributes to the debris flow. And the reason that matters is because from a chemistry perspective, the nutrients that are in there, the salts that are affecting those downstream ecosystems, it matters if it's rocks and coarse sediment from the river channel versus these upslope areas where you have all the burned ash and the flush of nutrients that happens after a burn. And so that's really what we're looking to find out, is how much of these areas contributes and how big a signal is that in, for example, a larger river like the South Fork of the Payette.